we forget all of the small ways that small businesses bind their communities together and lift each other up.
The central area has really always been like a food desert anyway. And then just thinking about where I wanted my business, because I'm from the Central, and I went to Garfield, I just thought we didn't have any options, but we just ate in the lunchroom. Mm-hmm. You know, nobody was going out, you know, and all that other kind of stuff, you know. And so now, like I say, they don't even eat in the lunchroom. They're just going out and doing what's around them. And so, you know.
No, it's been great that a business is able to come here. Yeah, when we came, it was a bunch of high school kids in the front.
I know. I love my kids. Love my kids.
Yeah, I'm like, look at this, the whole group of kids out here hanging, having smoothies and things like that.
And then too, you know, like when I wanted this area, you know how you used to go to the Starbucks, well, I used to, because I don't go to Starbucks anymore, and all the tables are filled up with people doing work. So if there were students there, they couldn't even go in and do their work. So I really wanted a place where they could feel comfortable and, you know, do their work and hang out and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, so. Even this outdoor space is great. That like, it was unexpected. We didn't think it was going to be this whole...
Tell your friends. That's what I always say. Tell your friends.
Well, hopefully with us being here, more people will see this, you know, business that you have here, this whole area, just the great options, the food options for people, and, you know, just coming out to support a Black-owned, female-owned business.
You know, that's what I think. And, you know, it's, you know, when you talk about it, especially now, you know, Black History Month, it's pretty interesting because, you know, you get a lot of calls and people want to support, you know, and they go, well, what do you think we should do? I go, well, you know, you do whatever your heart desire, but you know what? It's kind of like more than a month because there's,
that's what we were just talking about.
For real. Because, you know, there's a lot of small businesses. I always tell my customers, you don't have to see me, you know, every day. I know how people are, especially with their coffee. You know, wherever you are, you're not going to travel all the way back 30 miles. No, if there's a coffee store right there, you're going to go in there and give them a shot. You know, I just say, just come back and visit every now and then. You know, if people did that with all the small businesses, they would be successful.
That's true.
You know, they really would. They would be successful. And so, you know, that's what I say. Just come back every now and then. We're good. We're going to be here. I'm not going nowhere. You know, yeah, that's it.
So how's it been navigating with COVID and everything? I know you opened right before.
You know, we had to change up. But like I say, I think the neighborhood wanted us. You know what I mean? And so they were really, you know, being down for supporting and, you know, showing up for us. And then it was kind of crazy when school went out because, like I say, during the week, the kids are our business. And so we're glad to have them back. You know, we're glad to have them back.
One of the things that I've always loved, like ever since we first met, is that on the one hand, your smoothies and your coffee and your juices are on point, but you have always had this wonderful community-minded spirit to everything that you do. And it has been wonderful to see that reciprocated.
Yes.
The fact that you are here is an incredible testament to the value that you bring to this community because it comes right back to you.
Yeah, I'm blessed that way. I definitely feel that way. And I just feel like things fall into my lap. And like I say, you know, I'm a talker, right? And so I am. And you know, and it's just like I'm able to, you know, tell people about, you know, these different things that are going on that, you know, can be helpful to, you know, somebody, you know, they know, or, you know, whatever. And that's how we can change the world a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just do a little bit.
That's it. If everybody did a little bit, we're all right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just those little things.
This business is great for, like you said, great for the community. Yeah, it's bigger than just your business. It's like, you know, the impact that it will have.
I'm going to tell you because really, I take pictures of how we've grown and stuff. And like, I even had a customer who, when we first built the patio, and it wasn't covered like this, you know, and he was like, this is so cute. You know, I think you need like another fence just so it's like more private. Next weekend, he came and had this bamboo. He says, let's just put this up. I think it'll be great. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And he just liked to hang. And then the next week, I started getting these Amazon packages, and I was like, what is this? The cushions. He's like, oh, you need cushions. You know, just stuff like that. And it's just so wonderful. You know, it's just really, it's really great.
And you've expanded your menu with like your catering. That's been cool to see.
Yes, we're doing catering.
Special meals around like different holiday occasions.
Yes, we've done that. God, I just think of all the stuff we've done.
I know.
It's crazy. You know, well, this is the thing. I've always, when I left my other job, I said, I'm going to do all this stuff that I've always wanted to do, that they didn't let me, you know? And so that's really been the wonderful thing. Like, so on special occasions like Valentine's Day, I say it's coming up. And last year we did, I think we did we do the lobster? I think we did lobster rolls and salads. We did like, you know, a little specialty so people can come in and get their like meal and, you know, because we didn't have sit down. And that really worked for us because we did Mother's Day, Father's Day, and the holidays, and you know, it's kind of been fun, you know, doing that, and that's been working. So, and then that kind of parlayed into our catering, and they're like, oh, you guys do that? Oh yeah, we do all kinds of stuff. You know, so.
Well, you're gonna have to get your gift cards ready.
Oh yes, they will be here. I think 10 days. We just ordered some more.
No, that should be just
plenty?
about right.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Because the orders are going to start coming.
Okay.
Thanks to support from Seattle Storm and the other teams.
So how's it been just being a black business, a black female-owned business in this area? Like, how do you feel just what you're doing, just being in the community? And I mean, you said you're from here, so.
Yes, I mean, I love it because, like I say, you know, I always wanted to have a business because, like I say, when I grew up, and I grew up around this area, you know, Charlene, are you from here?
No, I'm not from there. I'm from the East Coast.
You're from the East Coast, okay. So if you go to the Union building, the new complex that they're building on 23rd and Union, and they've got all the paintings on the wall, they have Charlene, and she was the president of the Central District Chamber of Commerce. Yeah. She's since passed, but they've got her picture up there, and she, you know, she was the Chamber of Commerce, and she had like a clothing shop and a beauty salon, and she was kind of like my mentor when I wanted to open my first business. You know, I went up to her and was talking to her about, you know, different things, and she was just guiding me, and it was just like a wonderful thing. And then I thought, well, when I open my business, I'm right by this school. I'm hoping students can see what I'm doing, ask me questions, and, you know, I can be a mentor that way, you know, as well, you know, because that's how you do it, really.
Being an example. Like sometimes
exactly.
You don't have to explain everything.
You know, and the neighborhood has changed. You know, there's not a lot of, you know, black-owned businesses. There's a few, you know, still around. So I was blessed that they gave me a chance because this has been a barbecue restaurant for years. It was like a record store after they bought it. You know, it was the Jewish people owned it, and it was a deli. Then it turned into a record store, and it's been a barbecue place ever since. So when I told him I wanted to do a deli, he was like, I don't know. But then he took a chance. And so, you know, it really worked out really nice, you know.
One of the things that I think your business is a really wonderful reminder of are the ways that when you support a small business, you aren't just supporting one small business.
Exactly.
You're supporting the pastry shop down the street. You're supporting the local coffee roaster. You're supporting the other makers. And I think sometimes we forget all of the small ways that small businesses bind our communities together and lift each other up.
I just keep thinking of the high school kids having this option, which is just amazing.
You know, definitely. I mean, if I had it, I mean, really.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking. Like, if I had something like this,
right,
you wouldn't go to a fast food place. You would come here.
You would come here, you know. And so that's why I say, as soon as I get the EBT thing going, it's going to be life-changing. It's going to be life-changing for so many people, you know, because, I mean, even like we got the homeless shelter, you know, the tiny village up there, you know, all those people, you know, and they come every now and then because they know about the food because, of course, I don't waste food. And so, you know, anything that we have extra, you know, I offer to the team or we bring it up to the tiny shelter. And then people have come here, you know, with their little money and they've tried the food. And see, that's what's so good. They tried it, so they know. And so that's why I said I have got to, it is going to work out. It is. And I got to figure that out because that's a good piece. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you got to experience the Central Cafe.
Yes.
You know, definitely. This is our private pet, so we rent it out for parties and stuff as well, you know, especially with the outdoor thing, you know. And that's worked out. So we're just trying to do whatever we can and see what sticks, you know, and it's working out. You know, it's working out, I think. I'm happy. You know, I'm happy. You know, people are like, well, you know, you're making money. And you know what? It's so funny because it doesn't even really matter. Yeah. I'm just so happy. And like I said, I can stay here for hours and I'm not, you know, just exhausted. The next day I come back or whatever. I'm just always thinking, how can we make it better? What else can we do? You guys, what are we going to do this year that we didn't do next year? You know what I mean?
Passion.
Yeah.
That's what makes it great. Like you enjoy doing the work.
Sure do. Love it.
Enjoying how it's impacting others too.
You know, yeah, it's just really awesome. So I'm digging it.